आफ्टरनून आहे होईल आता.
हाँ सर, हमारे लिए गुड मॉर्निंग.
हा हा हा. कसे आहात सगळे?
बरेच सर, तुम्ही कसे आहेत?
मस्त मस्त. अभ्यास करतायत ना सगळे?
नाही.
कळेल ते कळेल आता थोड्या वेळातच. 5 मिनिट थांबा, सगळे येऊ द्यात. शुभम जाधव, Toji, I CPF to all of you.
No sir.
No, sir.
Now this will be okay. Hello. Hello. My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
सर आपकी आवाज आ रही है लेकिन बहुत ऐसे कम आ रही है.
So we'll start today's topic of project management. That is overview of project management. That we have already covered overview of project management. Okay? You have got the points of overview of project management.
आवाज नहीं आ रही.
अब आ रही?
Clear नहीं है.
आवाज क्लियर आने के बाद बताओ मुझे. हेलो, अभी ठीक है आवाज? यस पूजा, वॉइस क्लियर आहे का आता?
Good afternoon, sir.
हॅलो. विनोद आवाज येतोय का?
हा सर, आवाज
हो
येतोय?
सर याला
येतोय.
आता येतोय क्लिअरली, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही ना आता?
नाही सर, पण सर काहीतरी असं
कमी
बॅकग्राऊंड
आवाज.
म्युझिक आल्यासारखं काहीतरी असं वाजतंय सर.
चांगला लेक्चर होते असं काही आहे का?
अहो सर, खरंच काहीतरी वेगळा आवाज आहे.
आता ओके, एवढा पण
हॅलो.
प्रॉब्लेम. Okay, we will start today's topic. Is this okay now?
No, sir.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Just a minute.
हॅलो.
येस सर.
विनोद
सर,
येतोय
आता
आता आवाज?
Yes.
हो सर, येस सर, ऑल क्लिअर सर.
हा सर, आता
थँक
येतोय
यू.
clear.
ओके. ओके सर, थँक यू. And okay, sorry for the disturbance due to network and some of the device setting. Okay, and I am extremely sorry about that. But I will conduct or I will cover all these topics by today itself. Okay.
Okay sir.
Okay. So
Okay, sir.
Vinod, Soji, Subham Jadhav, all are coming here for the lecture today. Okay. Yes, na. Because of some network problem, you are enjoying a lot of of yesterday's lecture. I think so.
Yeah, yes sir, yes.
Sir, now is clear. Your voice is clear.
Yes, yes. Now my voice is clear, and I am happy to see all of you. Or my voice is clear with you. That's why. Okay. So
We
we will.
are. Hello sir, we are also so happy to see you again in virtual meeting.
Yes, 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 yes. I have seen you in what in cafe also. Some of the members.
Yeah sir.
Yes, yes, no problem. Just enjoy and keep it up. But you will also continuity of your subject also. Okay, no matter
Yeah,
how far we are going, there also enjoying. But need to think that sometimes you need to go towards your subject topics also. Not too much, but just need to update all these things.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yes, okay. I know that you all guys are sincere and all, but I'll just thinking of also.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. You are confidence guy.
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Okay. So, Vinod Pawar, we have covered the topics of overview of project management. Okay. First units are covered, and I will share the topics, first unit topics PPTs by today itself on WhatsApp group. Or shall I share all these topics on the group as per your adjustment? I don't have problem.
Yes,
Or
sir.
or we will cover as per completion of first unit. Then after that I will share the ppts. After completion of second unit I will share the ppts of second unit also. Okay, so in overview management, what topics we have covered? Yes, Vinod, Pooja, Yogesh, Pallavi. In overview of management, overview of project management, which contents we have covered? What is mean by project planning? What is mean by project? What are the 5 steps of project management? Yes, Vinod, Haridas, what are the 5 steps of project management?
Hello, sir.
Yes,
There are five stages of project management: uh, planning, planning of the project, then execution, monitoring, controlling, and conclusions.
yes,
With
one is missing.
which one, sir? I forgot that name.
Project closing.
Oh, yeah, sir. I told you.
Okay,
Project
okay.
coding. Yes, sir.
Project closing. Okay. And what are the importance of project management in any of the project? What are the importance of project management? Or some of the codes we have also studying in project management chapter first. Some of the responsibility assigned matrix, work breakdown structures and codes. Okay. Today we will cover the second unit, which is project planning. Okay. What is meant by project planning and all. And let I will share the slides here. The slides are visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So our second unit, which second unit is ours? Yes. Vinod.
Sir.
Project management.
Yes, we have started a recording also here. Okay, project planning. Yes, these are the contents in our second unit, that is project management. Okay, what is meant by project planning steps, with the key elements of project planning, project estimations, 6 common estimating methods in project management, project network and basic network analysis methods. Okay, in first unit we have covered the project, what is meant by project management, these 5 steps. In that includes we have detailing studies of each and every steps of project methods of project management process, that is project planning. What is meant by project planning? What are the project planning steps? What are the key elements of project planning? What is meant by project estimations? 6 common estimating methods in project. Okay, project networks and basic network analysis methods. Okay, we will come towards our first point, that is project planning. Before the project planning starts, I just wanted to know that what is meant by project management. Yes, anyone knows what is meant by project or project management? Yes, Nikita, what is mean by project or project management means what? A project is nothing but the ideas which is converted into meaningful or tactical or practical goals, which is nothing but project or project management. Okay, now what is mean by project plannings? Project planning is a discipline addressing how to complete a project in a certain time frame, usually with the defined stages and designated resources. One of the viewpoints of a project planning is which divides the activity into two steps, which are also includes the measurable objectives, identifying, delivering the plannings and tasks. Okay, in any project we want to complete a project, there is a required a plannings which are considering each and every steps to be completed as per the sequential manner within a time frame or within a time and cost. Okay, as previously I said that time and cost both are the important contents, both are the important parameters in any of the project. Any one of the project, if you are selecting a construction line project, road line project, Indian Railway project, road transport project, some of the project which is related to metro project, renewable energy sources project, wherever we are going to conduct a project plannings, okay, there is required to complete a project in certain time frame with the consideration of cost and time. Okay, cost and times are both the essential components in project planning. Okay, the stages and designated resources. What are the resources are comes under project planning? As previously I have said that the seven M's which are the essential components of resources planning. What are the 7 M's? Anyone knows what are the 7 M's in
Sir,
project management? Yes.
man, money, machine, material, then
Yes.
Marketing.
mark, mark,
Yes. Good.
marketing and
1 M is missing.
man, money, machine, material. Technology? No, sir, no, sir. Technology not there. Forget
Management.
that. Management. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Management.
Man, machine, material, method, management, and marketing. Okay. Why the management and marketing are important considerations in any of the project planning? As we have manufactured a product with the efficient and effective utilization of resources, that is 5 M's, and why we have need the extra adding of this M, that is marketing and management in any of the project. Nowadays, what are the importance in marketing in the field of project management or management in any of the projects? What is the motto behind that, the market and management? Okay, anyone knows the markets and management? Why the importance of market or management in the field, in any of the fields? Yes, some of the marketing student or yeah, you are already a management student. Okay, yes. Why the importance of management or marketing in the project? Yes, Vinod, Nikita, Tejas,
Sir, to
anyone?
get the right clients for our production services.
Yes. We have
And
to.
also one more thing added, sir. Without marketing, we can't sell our project.
Yes.
I think
In
so.
marketing, there has also required a maintaining or a good quality of supplier to maintain our project with the betterment or supplier quality evaluations and monitoring of the projects. That's why we have required a marketing purpose or management purpose. For management purpose, what are the essential components or what are the management techniques are used in a project for the better utilization or evaluation of the projects? Yes, any revolution techniques are using in a project management. Okay, if we have the availability of the all the resources and all these things, but our plannings that will be conducted by any management. Okay, that's are the important parameters in the project. If our management has not so okay, or if our management has failed to carried out the project's activity or planning, okay, that will be impact on whole the project management process. Okay, so the requirements of any field, that is market and management, are the important considerations in project management. Okay, as you have already knows that the four P's of the project means what: product, price, place, and promotions, which are comes under project management of a marketing systems. Okay, the evolutions of marketing comes under in project plannings. Okay, some of the management techniques are used in project management for better utilization of resources and proper involvement of all this process, or to carry out all the process in a sequential manners. Okay, that's why there is a required of all these 7 M's in a project management plannings. Okay, you can just take a what is meant by project planning is that to plan a project to carry out the process as per the sequence or as per the completions in a certain time frame. Okay, main components in consideration of project planning is that time and cost. Okay, got it? First slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will go towards next slides. Okay, these are the project planning steps in project management. Which steps is first one? Yes, anyone read? Yes, I will go towards Vinod. Yes.
Create and analyze business case.
Okay. Second one.
Second, identify and meet stakeholder for approval.
Up.
Then
Okay.
third one is define project scope. Fourth,
Yes.
state project goals and objectives.
Yes.
Determine project
Delivery.
deliverables. Create
Yes.
project schedules and milestones.
Stones.
Assignment of tasks. And last one is the
Yep.
carry out risk assignment.
Okay.
Assessment. Sorry,
Okay.
assessment.
To carry out the risk assessments. Okay, these are the project planning steps. In that, we will come towards our first point, that create and analyze business case. Okay, to create and analyze a business case, to identify, meet stakeholders for the approval, define a project scopes. Okay, set project goals and objectives, determine the project deliverables, create a project schedule and milestones, to assignment of the task, and carry out the risk assessment. Okay, these are the steps of project planning. You can write or you can take a photographs of this also, no problem. Okay, what are the key elements of a project planning that we have previously as per our steps also? To identify all the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders of our project management or our project planning? Who are the stakeholders? Yes, Yogesh, who are the stakeholders of our project? Okay, to identify all the stakeholders means what? Yes, Pooja, to identify the stakeholders means what?
So our partners in this project
Yes,
or
yes, yes. Yes,
assistants.
or our partners, his involvement in our project. Okay, to identify all the stakeholders means what? To identify all these cases, or to the requirements, or what are the cost considerations in that, how much they have to able so to for our successful completion of the project. So okay, we have to proper identifying the stakeholders. Okay, these are the important consideration. After that, to define the roles and responsibilities. Okay, after that, to hold a kick-off meetings, or to carry out meetings with our project management, or with the completion of that project with the project teams, or with the workers, or with the management peoples. Okay, after that, define a project scopes, budgets, and timelines. What are the project scopes? What the key elements are in the project scopes or budgets and timelines? Project scope means what they have decided in project scope. As you have to prepare SIP reports. Okay, you that in that you have maintaining a project scope. What is mean by project scope? Means what?
Features, benefits, and advantages.
Yeah, future benefits and advantages that are comes under project scopes. Okay, I will take an example of metro. Okay, what are the future scope of metro project in Pune?
But time saving in while traveling to office.
Yes, time saving, transportations. Okay, again.
Sir, reduction in two-wheeler use.
Yes, reduction in two-wheelers use, traffic control. Okay,
And pollution control.
The traffic control and pollution controls. Okay, there are many project scopes, that is future scopes of metro project. Okay, for defining as a whole example of metro trail, that is what are the project scopes of the project. You can explaining as per the example. What are the budgets are included in that the project or our timelines. In case of budgets and timelines, the two important parameters, as I previously said, that the times and cost considerations are come under in budgets and timelines. Okay, as they have already mentioned that timeline. What are the budget parameters? Yes, financial students, budgets. Which components of budgets are consideration in any of the projects? Budget. Budget means what?
So future estimated cost of any project.
Yes, to estimated cost of any project or the distributions of cost to distributions of money as per the I think so that the material distributions, manpower distributions, logistics and transportation distributions. Okay, which are all the distributions of budget plannings which are comes in under in the project. Okay, to set and priorities goals. Okay, to define a sets and priorities of the goals to carry out or to completion successful completion of project. To define the deliverables means what? Deliverables means what? Yes, Yogesh. From female candidates, anyone? To define a deliverables means what? Important considerations. Okay, to create a project schedules. What is meant by project schedule? Yes, what is meant by project schedule? Proper sequencing of a project manner, that is the project schedule, one after another. So what is the process has to be carried out. Okay, that's our comes under create a project schedule. Okay, do as a risk assessment. Okay, each and every activities to be carried out. Okay, after that to communicate the project plans. Okay, these are the key elements of the project planning. You can add some of the values from your side also if you want. That's are comes under project planning, you can add from your side also. Okay, yes, now we will come towards project estimations. Project estimations means what is meant by project estimation? Yes, Suraj, Bodke, Saurabh, what is meant by project estimation?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
To prediction of the futures, if
To
if I
predict.
start any projects, so what will be the cost of that project you have done in just we are a predictable amount. I
Yes,
think
yes.
so.
To predict
To
to
prediction.
predict the amount, cost, and time for the completion of that project, which are comes under estimation methods. Okay, to find out that how much cost has to be required for the completion of each and every process of the project management or every process of project planning. Okay, how much they have to be carried out the cost for some material requirement plannings or some of the suppliers quality management or transportation management. Okay, each and every activities of the cost considerations are comes under project estimations method. Okay, now what the project estimation, it is the process of analyzing that the available data to predict the time, cost and resources need to complete a project. Okay, let's concentrations on that's three main important topic, that to predict the time, cost and resources need to complete a project. Okay, these all are considered in project estimation method. Okay, they typically is the project estimations which are also include the scope, time frame, budget and risk managements. Okay, yeah, some of the key components of project estimation method are the scope, time frame, resources, cost and risk. Okay, these are the key components of project estimations. Okay, which time, scope, resources, cost, and risk. Okay, these are the key components of project estimations. Okay, what is mean by the scopes? What is mean by time frame? How much time has required for the completion of project? Resources, if there is any adequate of resources, or to find out the resources are available or not as per the proper, whenever they have required to manufacture components or to carry out the operation at that time, there will be no lack of resources. Okay, there will be a continuous flow of all these resources, goods and service in the project methods. Okay, the cost considerations or the distribution of all these costs as per the project planning engineers. What are the risks are in the project management, that are also to be find out that which risk is to be measured for a project management. Okay, which is the major risk in project estimation or in a project management? Yes, Sagar, which is the essential or most risk management in the project management, project planning? Which risks are considered in project planning?
Sir, financial risk is a major risk.
Yes, yes. Financial risk is a major consideration of project estimation method. Okay, these are the key components of project estimations that you can take a photograph of them, or I will share the links, I will share the slides on your WhatsApp group also, no problem. Let we will come towards 6 common estimation methods in a project management. As you have know that what is meant by estimations, we have covering that estimation, that is time frame, scope, resources, all these 5 estimations consideration in project management. Now we will come towards 6 common estimating methods in a project management, that is top down estimate, bottom up estimate, expert judgments, comparatives or analog estimations, parametric model estimating, and 3-point estimating. Okay, these are the 6 common estimating methods in project management. Okay, previously we have just covered all these 6 steps, but we are covering it in today's lectures with details. That is what is meant by top down estimation, bottom up estimation, expert judgment, comparative and analog estimations, parametric model estimating, or 3-point estimating. Okay, anyone know what is meant by top down estimate? As we have covered from today's lecture, but as previously we have also just overview of this, these 6 common estimating methods. Okay, anyone knows the top down estimate means what? Yes,
Hello, sir.
yes,
Top
Vinod.
top down estimate nothing but the current project. Current project we have provided the technology used by the upper management by previous project.
Yes,
Top down upper management to previous project.
okay, to consideration of the current project with the key components of considerations of the top management. Okay, which has to be considered with current project, and the project planning steps or to be considered with the higher management level. Okay, these are comes under top down estimate. You can take at from its name also, that is top down estimations. Okay, some of the top down estimations are will be considered of top management system. Okay, let we have to discuss in detail that the analog estimations. What is meant by analog estimation? Analog estimation uses a similar past project in order to estimate the cost and duration of the existing one.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Someone playing the music in the meeting, sir.
Okay. What he want? Let's okay, no problem. Okay, analog estimation uses a similar past project. Okay, what is meant by similar past project or which have to be considered a similar past projects in order to estimate the cost and duration of that existing one. Means in analog estimation, they have consideration of past project for the consideration of cost and duration. Means they have compared the past project with the cost and durations. Means how much they have carried out, how much they have required cost for the completion of project, or how much times have required for the completion of project. Okay, these are the two essential components they have to be considered from the past projects. Okay, past project for the existing one. That is the one is the important sentence is that analog estimation uses a similar past project in order to estimate the cost and duration of the existing one. Suppose I have to be carried out as a project management or complete a project as a construction industry or construction project. Okay, at the time if I want to plan over the projects for the duration of 1 year. Okay, at that time I have considered the project of previous that similar contents or similar cost and durations or activities to be carried out as per our process, or that I have compared both the two components, that is cost consideration and time for the completion of projects. Okay, as I have referred as per the analog estimation method to order estimate the cost and duration of existing one. Okay, before using similar past project as starting point of current estimations, but sure to check whether or not those previous projects were successful or not. Okay, if they were successful, you can compare a project and use the previous data to explore the cost and duration estimate for your existing project. Means what? If I have uses that all these components or cost considerations of past project, but I don't know that the project has to be successfully completed or there has to be utilize the project as per the budgets or not. Okay, so you will just check that the project are successful or not. If the project are successful with the cost consideration and duration, then and only you need to compare the project past project with your current project. If these are essential components are not matches with the successful completed project or successful completion of activities, then you don't need to take a past project for the analog estimation method. Okay, these are the main essential components, or these are the mains in analog estimation method. The times and the cost and durations are considered with the previous project if the project are successful only. Okay, these are comes under analog estimations. Okay, students, you got the points of analog estimation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which two components are
Yes, sir.
considered? That is
Cost and duration.
okay, good, cost and duration. And how we have to be compare the project as per current or past project? For analog estimation, we are considering a past project if the project are successful only. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now we will come towards bottom up estimation. Okay, what is meant by bottom up estimation is that the estimation method which has considered each task individually, starting from the very bottom to the resulting goals. Okay, or to individual tasks are then rolled up to the top to given a higher level estimation numbers. The process is good for thinking about how each individual task is a part of the bigger picture. Suppose you are really take a steps back and think throughoutly about what is required to successfully complete the project. Okay, as if I have read all this sentence, you didn't understand what they mean by bottom up estimations. Okay, just think on that. Each task individually. Okay, you can keep in mind that only two words, each task individually, starting from the very bottom to the resulting goals. In bottom up estimation, at the time of consideration of bottom up estimation, you need to take that the individually each and every steps which have to be started from bottoms, that is very bottom lines of that the project to be completed as a resulting goal. Okay, or to individual tasks are then roll up to the top given to the higher level estimations number. The consideration of each and every step which can be start from the bottom are comes under bottom up estimations. Okay, as name indicates that the bottom considerations, each and every steps as individual steps carried out, or what are the process to be carried out, what the materials requirement plannings, what are the basic from the start of basic project. Okay, each and every individual process are comes under bottom up estimation. Okay, the process is good for thinking about how each individual task is a part of the bigger picture. Okay, in that, if you are considering a bottom up estimation as our project as a whole of the each and individual task, each and every step, each and every process, okay, these are comes under bottom up estimations. Okay, if you are ignoring that the individual task, smallest involvement or smallest involvement of the part of the bottom up estimations, these are the important consideration. Okay, as an project management, you are thinking that these are the inputs, these are the processes, and these are the output. Okay, not consideration of this much, but you need to consider each and individual task, because the as you have said that the as an management process, you are looking for the top management, bottom management, or middle management, but you need to consider each and every management process from the bottom where the problems are to be carried out in the bottom management. Okay, individual process thinking, individuals task, okay, these are comes under bottom up estimation. Okay, just thinking on that, what is mean by analog estimation, bottom up estimation, these are the covers. Okay, analog estimation and bottom up estimation, you got it. What is mean by bottom up estimation? Yes, Vinod?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, only Vinod has replying me. What they have to be understand or not? All these members. Yes, Pallavi, Pooja, Omkar.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. We will come towards second slide. That is parametric estimations. What is meant by parametric estimation? The method which can be calculate the estimates using the details data from the previous activities, and to use the relationship between variables to estimate the cost and duration of your current project. Okay, using the data from previous project, which are helpful for calculating a realistic days per workstation or the value. If your plan on using the parametric model, keep in mind that it can be strictly making the adjustments to previous estimations with the variety of differences that are bound to arise between each new project. In order to accurate estimate the project plans, parametric estimations require to robust data. Okay, what you find from all these estimations? The important consideration in parametric estimation is that the details data from the previous activity, okay, and to uses the relationship between the variable to estimate the cost and duration of current project. What are the variables in a project management? Variable components means what? Yes. What are the variable components in project management or in any of the project? What are the variables or what are the fixed component? Yes, Yogesh?
Sir, manpower is fixed.
Yes, manpower is fixed. Okay, again, only manpower is fixed. And what are the variables contains in project management? I think the most of the variables components. Okay, manpower, if you are considered that the consideration of manpower as per the fixing value of this that method, so that manpower. In other than when we have purchasing a raw material, okay, at justly starting we have to be carried out, or we have to be cross check that how much resources or how much suppliers are available in the market, we are defining that value, but I think so that are also variable components. Okay, the market values has not to be constant. Okay, if you are purchasing a material, but some of the cases or the ups and downs of the transportation system, some of the material requirement systems, at that time there will be variables in that process. Okay. The main parametric estimations which are considering the details data from the previous project. We are considering all this, each and every data. Okay, parametric estimations method for details consideration of previous project data. Okay, with the relationship between the variables and estimations and cost and duration. Okay, you are putting that the cost and durations are considered in each and every project estimation method. Okay, that you have, I think so you have read from your side also, that whenever I have trying to explain what is meant by parametric estimation, just at the time of reading up from my side, you also need to read all these parametric estimation slides and thinking from your side too. Okay, that will be better for the understanding from your side. Okay, or at the time of your examination, suppose that the MCQs are covered, that each and every task of parametric estimations, which methods are considered under, okay, the details of data, activities of data, not the consideration of cost and duration. Okay, that's basic questions, I think so not comes under this, but the parametric estimations are comes under the details from the previous activities used to relationship. Okay, second sentence is that to using the data from previous project, which is helpful for calculating a realistic days per workstation value, or if your plans on using the parametric model, keep in mind that it can be strictly making adjustment to previous estimation with the variety of differences that are bound to arise between each new project. At the time of considerations of the details consideration of parametrics of the project, as we have considering the details of data for the completion of project. Okay, at that time consideration, you need to calculating a realistic data, actual data with that the project. Okay, that will be helpful for your parametric estimation of the project, current project. Okay, in order to accurately estimate the project plans, parametric estimation requires a robust data. Okay, whenever you are going with parametric estimation, there has a required a proper data, or there has a required a proper detailed studies of the each and every steps or each and every details data of parametric estimations, considerations, cost, time, budget, all these things are comes considerations under parametric estimations. Okay, yes, you have got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, now we will come toward top-down estimating. What is meant by bottom-up estimating?
Hello,
Actually,
sir.
huh.
In the bottom of estimation, we are focused on the individually for the available individually or each task of the
individual
project
task consideration of the project.
consideration with the available resources.
Yes, yes. In top-down estimating is a technique used by upper level management to estimate the cost of a new project by using information from previous similar project. Okay, it's commonly used in the very early phase of the project management when not much information is available. Accept that we have considering the cost and duration of the project, but if there has an insufficient data or some of the informations are not available in that project, in that case we are estimating top-down estimation methods. In that they have details consider that the cost of new project by using information from previous similar project. Okay, it is commonly used in the very earlier phase that project when not much information is available. When we are considering a project, we are considering a previous similar project but in that case some of the data are not available. Okay, but you will need to carry it out as per your project plan, as per your budget, as per your cost consideration. Some of the insufficient data are available with the previous project, but you are thinking from your side as in a project management. Okay, what are the things comes under this the improper data? What are the results are come if the data are not the data are important or some of the data are not available? What will be the impact on project management or project planning? Yes.
Sir, we have to face a lot of difficulty in that project while completion of the project.
Okay. And also that consideration of data, if some of the very basic steps that when sometimes we have not considering. Okay, that are the negligence data that don't need to update. This is informations from our top-down estimations. Okay, but when that we are focusing on time and cost, if the consideration data is not available with the time cost duration, at that time you need to thinking on that. Okay, only time and cost consideration. Okay, you have got it, top down estimating.
Yes, sir.
Just write it from your
Yes, sir.
side and just think on 1 to 2 sentence or 1 to 2 topics only, that the in top down estimating cost and time and not much information available only, and you can write from your sites or you can take a note that only consideration of time, cost and not much data are available, improper data. Only 3 words are there. Now we will come towards bottom up estimating. Yes, anyone read this bottom up estimating? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Only Vinod are available or Vinod has active for my lecture, or he will active for all these lectures. As you are taking a responsibility of all your class members. Yes, Soji is there. Because it's time for consideration of attendance. If anyone are available.
So we are there, sir.
Yes. Okay. So just read a slide. Bottom up estimating. Please read the slide. Bottom up estimating. Is the slide size visible for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then please read it.
Bottom-up estimating is a management technique for determining the overall cost or timeline for a project by examining the work at the most granular level of detail, compiling all this information, and then coming up with an overall budget and timeline for a project that can be delegated to the team members.
Okay, thank you. In bottom-up estimating, that the management techniques for determining the overall cost and time. Okay, again that 2 components are come under that, the overall cost and time. Okay, but the additional details is that the project by examining the work at the most granular level of details. Most granular levels mean that the uh, very important considerations to be considered in the bottom up estimating to complying the data, so to complying the information, important informations to be kept at with the project plan. Okay, that are comes under bottom up estimating, that by project by examining the work at most granular level of details and to compiling all the informations and the coming up with overall budget and timeline of a project that can be delegated to team members. Okay, these are comes under bottom up estimating. Now the expert judgment. Yes, okay, please read expert judgment. Yes, Vinod.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Expert judgment is a technique in that project planning process that refer to making a judgment based on skill, experiences, or specified knowledge in a particular area. The expertise can be based on the individual training or educational backgrounds, career experiences, or knowledge of the product or market.
Good. As from figures, you can guess that the what mean by the expert management. As per the figure also, okay, you're thinking on that mind that the expert judgment means what? That technical skills, knowledges, scientific calculations, methods. Okay, all this comes under expert judgment. In expert judgment is a technique in the project planning process that refers to making a judgment based on skills, expertises, or specialized knowledge in a particular area. The expertise can be based on an individual training or which can comes under educational background or to a career experience or knowledge of that product in the market. Okay, as per the expert judgment, if someone has perfect in the business analytics, some of the marketing, some of the HR management, okay, there's all the skills are considered as an expert judgment. Okay, some of the civil engineers, they are experts in their construction, or some of these experts in technicals or experts in calculations, scientific calculations methods. Okay, all these are the involvement or considerations are comes under in the expert management or in the expert judgment. Okay, you have got it that the expert judgment is a techniques in the project planning process that refers to making a judgment based on skills, expertise, or specialized knowledge in a particular area. Only three words: skills, experts, and specialized knowledge in a particular area. Three words are considered under the expert judgment. Okay. So shall we stop here for the today's
Yeah, sir.
or the next part of the estimation method we will cover by tomorrow, that our lecture has tomorrow at 11 to 12 p.m. Okay. And I have one
Okay, sir.
question that everyone has understand what is mean by project planning, steps, estimations. And from your side, if you have any problem regarding the project management, project planning process, okay, you can contact me at any time. Okay, I will try to find out
Yes, sir.
more solutions to you. Okay, that's the confidence.
Thank you, sir.
Simran बहुत confident girl है sir. Sincere
Yes,
student है वो.
yes, very much, too much. I will stop the recording and discuss with 2 to 3 minutes with the good guys, as you are all are good guys for me.